Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Sparklehorse Arena. We are going to be playing 5-0 sudden death with no increment tonight. Casual arena, 2 hours, starting in 15 minutes. We've got a number of players. It'll be a different crowd without the increment. I think different players prefer the non-increment blitz. It's Sparklehorse, Sterndach, Aldisto, Rurhidad, Tushar Kamde, Sotigo, and Maroy. No, not Maroy. Moreau. No, it's not Moreau. It's Morois. Okay, whatever. I can't speak French. I said that already. Ideal for flagging. I'm just not gonna commentate my games like it was a normal stream. We'll do the Grandmaster style bullet commentary. No names. I won't name names, but we'll be like this is a bullet commentary by a Grandmaster. Gladys Troll, what's up? Uptime. We're uptime 1 minute. Under 1 minute. So 5-0. No increment. No crying if you lose on time. Flagging is greater than chess. Mouse is greater than chess. Okay, I'm an old man. It's 5-0. That's pretty fast for me. Did you watch Krennic's Immortal game yesterday? There's only two questions I have. Like, why would Aronian play e4? And that's the first question. The second question is, like, what kind of move is h3? I mean, I don't care if Kramnik introduces a novelty like, rook g8 or whatever. You're, like, asking for it. We've already seen Mamedyarov play this type of g5 idea not that long ago against Grishuk. It's like, whatever. Like, it was just a stupid idea. And I don't know what Aronian was thinking. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a stupid idea for white. Rook g8 or no rook g8. Like, what kind of setup is this? Castles exchange on c6 and play h3. I mean, how can that be good for white? It's just utterly nothing. With or without rook g8, white has no game. I don't know. It was like a horrible practical decision. A very, very stupid idea for Aronian to even play e4. I can't even begin to imagine what was going through his head. He must have been frustrated with, Kramnik's preparation and his normal stuff. Decided to try to surprise Kramnik, but Kramnik is just he's too well prepared. It was a very bad idea. So anyway, congratulations to Mr. Kramnik, who is my, he's my B plan for upending Magnus Carlsen. So let's hope that Kramnik can keep it together and use this little donation from Aronian to win the tournament. Yeah, it was bad prep. A bad idea. So, Sparklehorse, Sterndach, Aldisto's here. Reti Gambit. What is a Reti Gambit? That's a new account. Rudad, Tushar, Sotigo Morales, and Morois. What about Mamedyarov? Mamedyarov fought for a draw with black. Caruana's pretty tough with the white side of the Najdorf. But kudos to Mamedyarov for playing the Sicilian. A lot of top players in the top 10 are just like, they don't even go there anymore. Everyone plays e5. So you disagree. We have to mix it up sometimes. It gets a little boring to do the same time control every time. This is not the first time I've done 5-0. I've done it once or twice before. But I was, thinking we'll mix it up. Yeah, we'll vote for the time control next time. Anyway, guys, welcome. International Master William Paschall, a.k.a. Sladgy. We've got added one or more votes to the poll. What does that mean, Mubat? Vote invalids. Gladys Troll, no trolling today, okay? You've been on kind of bad behavior lately. Troll is behaving badly. He's challenging me to chess 960. That's not happening. Roby's challenged me to a casual 2-day standard. That's not happening. People challenge me to standard, whatever, you know, correspondence. Oh, that was what? Correspondence. Make sure it's more than like 3 days, because I don't like to like have my games like lost because I didn't, you know, come online for 2 days. Tushar said, "Did you see the game I sent?" Nope. Pascal is a measure of pressure. Yeah, okay. Forgot about that. I never did like physics, chemistry per. I didn't have the greatest science teachers, and they didn't inspire me too much to take up science in high school. My high school science department, I didn't really like any of the teachers. I guess that's why I never pursued science anyway. Mr. Derndatch. Move 11, Tushar. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember a game. You sending me a game. You just sent it to me 2 hours ago. I wasn't on, dude. Believe it or not, I don't live here. How weak is this GM? He's not a strong GM, probably. You know, not a GM's GM. He's like, you know, lower rated GM probably. But you know, I play a lot of bad games myself, so I'm not going to criticize anybody. 200 rating points lower in Blitz. It says Hyper Potzer. How about you, Hyper Potzer? What's your rating? 2461. That's kind of an average rating for a Grandmaster, I would say. We all see the elite Grandmasters who are rated 2700, but if you averaged every single Grandmaster in the world, obviously including all the old guys who have like dropped under 2400, if you averaged every single Grandmaster in the world, you probably come up with something like about that guy's rating, which would be around 2450, 2460. That's probably literally the average Grandmaster rating in the world, because there's a lot of lower rated Grandmasters who are older, more than the 2700s. He likely pushed his limits in the simul. It's an unknown GM, actually. Yeah. Hyper Putzer, what's your rating on lichess? Which is your account? Are you in the tournament here? So, what to say about the candidates tournament? I'm psyched that Kramnik's doing well, but I'm disappointed Aronian lost. But Aronian, you know, he didn't really do much so far in the first. It's only 3 games though. It's a 14-round tournament. Nobody is. This first 3 rounds doesn't really mean that much. So basically, it's like almost. It's just a little more than a fifth of the tournament so far. Has a website which he promotes and gifted me a free lesson. Yeah. I know. Kind of shady business. Alright. Yeah. It's all about self-promotion. But, I don't know anything about those guys. I don't really like Chess Bomb. It seems nothing makes me more angry than like going to that website and seeing the idiotic commentary that the so-called members post in the. It's like worse than a poker forum or something. I can't even bear to look. When you go to Chess Bomb, you have to see the horrible comments that the people post there. It's like enough to just turn your stomach. It makes you. I wouldn't subscribe to that site. All right. You got a Catalan book. Who's the best poker player in history? It's not as easy to say as like chess, you know. Poker is not so clear. Move 11, simple question about how many FMs, GMs, IMs are there in the world? I don't know, man. It's a good question. I would estimate there's probably like 1,000 GMs. Could probably like triple that for IMs. There's probably like 1,000 GMs. I'm just estimating. It would be 3 times as many IMs at least. And then, you know, it's just going exponentially from there. Tushar says 8,000. They're growing very quickly because it's getting easier and easier to qualify for titles. You know, I mean, there are scholastic tournaments where no player is rated over 2,200 that count for GM norms. That alone is like absurd. I mean, you can't have that GM norm from a tournament where none of the players are rated over 2,200. I never heard anything like that absurd in my life. So it's getting unfortunately easier. Okay, guys, let's play some 5-0 Liberian. Liberian is like one of the first players I think I played here on my stream 2 years ago when I started streaming. Good to see you. He's down with the 5-0. Reti Gambit. We got 13 players so far. Murwa is underrated. He actually made a run for winning this tournament last time. Deep Wolverine also, I think, underrated, judging by simul games. So be careful. Don't take anybody's rating too literally. Amarillo Slim. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's not... I never really like this picking like who's the best at something and who's your favorite. I just like having a mix of favorites. Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of people widely say that Doyle Brunson is like the best poker player of all time in some historical sense. But he's from a totally... It's like comparing Bobby Fischer to Magnus Carlsen, you know. Modern poker versus poker in the 60s or whatever. I mean, sort of ridiculous. Alright, so what's up? I'm going to play Derndatch, Aldisto, Liberian, Reti Gambit, Urdad, Tushar Kamdai, and Ananas. You're ranked 4,000 in Germany. There's a lot of chess players in Germany. Big country, lots of players. 4,000, damn, dude. That's a lot of people who are over 2,000. Damn. We have about 2 minutes till start. Okay, I'm ready. So, Ace 1886 Chess just subscribed. First time, I think. Thank you so much, guys. We lost some of our subscribers lately. You know, it fluctuates. I don't know if the Twitch Prime, you know, is still going on. Of course, losing Twitch Prime might affect it. Okay, guys, 1 minute to go. We'll just have fun. 5-0 casual. At least it's not rated. Yeah, many countries, if someone's 2,100, they would be in the top 200 exactly. Hyperpotzer. Many smaller countries. So it's a very credible rating. Can you join the tournament? Guys, I should throw the link out there again. .50 unrated or casual, if you'd like to call it. It's never casual for me. Chess is not casual. Every game is for blood. Rated or unrated, I still try as hard as I can. And it still pisses me off when I lose. I cry like a baby. But in this time control, I'm not going to cry if I lose on time. If you beat a title player, you should be able to steal their title. It's like a shield arena. I have a theory that ratings should be like based on an average of your historical ratings. But I still haven't figured out how to implement that rating system without it being too skewed and weird based on like your early ratings and stuff. So maybe it should be like they take out your five samples and average them or something. I don't know. All I know is that my Hungarian team, our like top board is weaker than two of the other boards, even though they're higher rated than the other two. Okay, LM Killer Kaz jumped in at the last minute. This was not who I expected to play. Where did he come from? Alright, we've played 4 times before. I don't remember now. Having not played him very many times, I don't remember anything about his openings. As Tushar Kamde said, openings don't matter so much in fast chess. I think they still matter. But obviously, you know, there are many factors at play. So e4 here. Yeah. I wonder if we played this variation last time. If so, he could have, like, informally... Well, I don't think he prepared, let's say, but, you know, he could have prepared or remembered if we had played this the last time or something like that. Yeah, I think he's a streamer too, but he's not on very much. That I mean, at least during times when I'm on. You know, I think he's American, so I'm mostly streaming like European time. He looks confused. C5 is the only good move. Bishop B7 is just bad for black. This is Tomaszewski. Oh, he's Swedish. Why did I think he was American? That's weird. Well, we learn something new every day. Why am I hesitating here? Okay, every time I play this position, I have to like stare at the position again, and I'm... what is this? Was that a mistake? No, it can't be. I have to make that move. Well, here I've got queen takes f6. Obviously, I've never played this position before. I'm up a pawn, 2 pawns. How many pawns? 1 pawn. I don't try to keep material balance in my head. That's strange. I didn't know he was Swedish. Well, I don't know a lot of things. As my mom said, the older I get, the less I know, which is pretty true. Lichess master. Okay, I considered this first thing, but honestly, it's gotta be speculation. He's being practical. But I'm up in exchange. I really need to rescue the queen. Now this move I missed. Bishop b2. But hopefully that's okay. We're up a clear exchange and a pawn. I mean, it's just a matter of consolidation. Practical considerations. Must play f5. He's pretty crazy. Now he has to think about like castling or the insane g4. All right. There I honestly expected him to take on f5. So I have bishop e4 here, kind of killing his attack. Obviously, if I can trade queens, that's good. Maybe he can find a way to keep the queens on the board. Practical decision. I guess I should castle queenside. Just too dangerous to castle kingside here. Okay, what's up now? Same material balance. Something about e5, h5. Very practical play by white, keeping the queens on the board. What's this? I really want to trade queens. Feel safe looking to the future. He wants to play c5, but he can't allow queen d5 check without trading queens. It's so weird to play without increment on the stream. Whoops, that's mate in one. Okay, good game. I missed mate in one. Good job, man. Alright. Wow, that's very disturbing. He didn't take long to see that. Damn. Oh well. Man. Not gonna cry about it. e5 I didn't see. That would be a good way of defending d7. I have a challenge from this guy. That guy doesn't learn. I told him my streaming times. He just doesn't listen. Dude, I have a stream. I told you when it was, and now you're challenging me. Congratulations. Good job. So, Hyperputzer, is that you? Are you? Are you LM Killer Kaz? What was that sound? Hello, what was that sound? I should have, like, sounds when I get mated in one. Oh, man, that was painful. Didn't even stop to think about the threat. I was so happy to trade pieces. Just instantly played rook g8. Getting mated in 2. Okay, it's not mated in 1, it's mated in 2. Oh, man, that's a bad omen. Yesterday, or Monday, I started off losing for my first 2 games in the stream as well. 2186 from Antarctica. Anyway, bad game, good result. But you fought the good fight. It wasn't so easy for black. Practical player. So am I still in the tournament? Are we going to get another pairing? Not enough players yet. It's 28 players. At least I lost quickly. Arsenal fan, what's up? So, well, losing is one. Killing yourself is another. I really don't mind losing, but beating myself is my worst. I don't mind losing to anybody. How do we stop making blundering mate in 2? Anyway, whatever. It's this stupid lichess system of playing the strongest players in the first round is very, very bad for me. I like to gradually get more warmed up. That's why I lost on Monday 2 games in the first 2 games. Oh man, I don't know. Yeah, you would be a CM too. Okay, I should have taken a second to check there was a threat. Well, how did I actually play this with black against? This is my game with black. That's a good move. It's better to play knight f6 than knight b6. I played this with black against Oliver Mihawk. Although I can play e5 here. I mean, I don't know what's the better move, e5 or just d5. It's kind of a tough call. This is my game with Mihawk. Just played it in a 1. Wow, he's who is this guy, by the way? I'm like treating him like he's some random 1800, but he's moving like instantaneously. He's gonna try to flag me. Bishop takes. Wait a minute. What's up here? Rook e1. Oh, I'm like having weird hallucinations. Or not. No, that's not a weird hallucination. I think that's a legitimate threat. Killer Kaz. Well, as Tushar Kamde says, the opening is not important in blitz. I didn't know that until recently. I always assumed it was like important, but apparently it's not. That's what I'm learning. Just a more important, I think that's part of the bullet chess. The whole bullet chess thing that I don't really understand. Good moves are not important. It's just moving fast. This guy seems awful good for like 1800. I mean, if you take in consideration how well he's played this position and then his speed, I'm not sure about that move. Don't like F takes G. That's the thing, like sometimes you play people and like they play like, you're like, damn, they're so good, for like 15, 16, 18, 20 moves, and then they make a move that you're just like, what? This reminds me of one of my students. It's like an optimistic. It's an optimistic kind of recapture. The optimistic recapture. This guy's fast too. I guess I need to develop some pieces here. Insanely fast. I mean, for that rating and the speed he is. He's also 1400 in bullet, by the way. That I don't believe. One mistake here, I could be losing my advantage. B5 with back rank mate tactics? No way. It's like your standard. Alright, I guess I have to try to pull this off here. No easy games. I hung another mate like last game. This guy's 1400? Seriously? 1400 in bullet, and he's this fast. He's like twice as fast as me. And that's hard to understand. Like, how could you be 1400 in bullet? You're absolutely faster than me. He resigned. The next question is, why is he resigning? Because he's slightly worse? Alright, I don't understand. Anyway, I guess he wants to keep it fast, which is not a bad strategy in Arena. No increment. I know there's no increment, man. I made the tournament. I like it with no increment, but I don't like commentating games, you know, so I'm just going to cut back on the commentary. I don't know why I decided to play c4. I've been playing d4 pretty much like universally against knight c6, but I don't know. I guess deep down I wanted to do something different. Killer Kaz, I don't know. It was a really optimistic exchange sacrifice. That was just, you know, it's not misplaying the opening. It's just trying a crazy thing. You got an initiative. It would have been great in like 1 minute chess, I'm sure. Not quite as strong here in a 5-minute game, but still, you know, it made me feel a little uncomfortable. That's the important thing. Make your opponent uncomfortable. Is bishop g5 even the right move here? But now, Marois, I think his only weakness is openings, really. If he knew a lot of opening theory, he could be quite a bit stronger. I had a game with Osman Palos like 20 years ago in something like this, but it wasn't. It was better. Black put his bishop on b4. It would be normal if it was like a Rogozin for black here. He's losing a pawn now. You don't have to play the openings well. You just have to play them like adequately. You know, that's, I guess, Tushar's theory, and he's right. Of course, it doesn't hurt to know a lot of openings. It's not the most important thing, let's say. Not the most important thing. My normal, you know, my normal idea is to grab that guy, but I'm kind of thinking like I'm helping him in a way, set up a sort of blockade. His bishops aren't that great in this particular structure. He moves on to another opponent. Well, I mean, you know, if you know you're going to lose, it's a good idea to resign. It's my theory anyway. Look at this. He's just willing to go back. We're just going back. It's all good. Sort of asking for trouble here. This is a lazy way of playing the position. Knight takes f6 was lazy, and bishop b5 is lazy. Knight f4 didn't even consider it. Knight f4 did not even consider it. Probably you're right. I mean, maybe. Maybe. I was sort of like trying a cheapo there that doesn't exist, you know, trying to play d5, which doesn't even work because the bishop takes c3. The knight could pop back to d3, Arsenal fan. You could have a very good point. You know, that may have just well been a much better plan. Very good call. Okay, I mean, on c3 I'm controlling the e4 square, which is useful. Yeah, bishop e4. I mean, I have d5, but he's got rook d8. At least. So this was just a total waste of time by me. You know what I'm gonna do for you? Maybe knight d2. Bishop takes g2, sir. Man. You had bishop takes g2 there. Just decimating my position. Whew. If he improves his openings and gets a little sharper tactically, I think Marois can be very, very strong. Fundamentally, he's good. But I'm looking pretty shaky here. Nerves in the first game, played too fast. I mean, the first game was okay, but I was like nervous about the time and blundered. Then the second game, I'm not that happy with the way I played the second game against Muhammad. And here in the third game, I blundered the very bad move, bishop b5, just asking for trouble. He won't be as good as I will be. Arsenal fan, you should be playing, sir. It's the best way to get better. Of course, watching is good too. Professional chess watchers. Alright, I've got knight c5 now. I mean, how do you defend against that? The answer is you don't. You got to play rook b8. Yuck. I mean, structurally, it's over. Liberian's in first place. He's fast. He's fast. Oh, did Killer Kaz drop out after the first win? Beats me and then he leaves the tournament. He's taking his ball and going home. Oh, that's so wrong. Take your ball and go home. All right, man. But did you see that last game? Bishop takes g2. Morwa. Mary Lou. Connect 2. Uh-oh, the Derndatch. What am I going to do? Play our favorite Karo Khan. At least we know what's coming. We know what's coming. H3. Shosh Arpad. Oh no, the Shosh Arpad attack. But wait, am I supposed to play e5 right away? I think against Clash Kid I had this line. Probably not the best idea to play this because I really know what the heck I'm doing. In a way, this is a strange line for Derndatch. I mean, he seems like such an aggressive player. And he should be playing something more tactical. He's actually playing a very, very quiet Karpovian system with white. It's like Wesley So playing the black side of the Catalan. Now the problem is, what is the problem anyway? I don't know. You know what? No. I changed my mind. So Derndatch is playing like Karpov style with white. It's a stylistic appropriation. It's like racial appropriation. Stylistic appropriation. Tactical player stealing the positional player style. Which bishops are strong? All bishops are strong. All 4 bishops are strong. You know, this is a bishop feast. Feast for the bishops. $28 GM. Uh-oh. Threatening mate in 1. Not quite. He's on my H pawn. My H pawn. What am I saying? That's an H pawn? It's a French defense, basically. Strategic threat. I don't understand how he's 21-59, but we're not going to go there again. Alright, bishop f4. This is a good move. What choice do I have, really? Do I ever have a threat in this position? Wow, that's remarkable. Got to make sure I defend the h7 square. Like, I never played the black side of the French, so it's kind of unnatural for me to play Tarrasch. It's like a totally logical game by white, but he's far stronger than his rating. Now I have to play pawn takes. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing like a Magnus Carlsen sort of style. Really rock solid, you know. I'm expecting something aggressive, tactical. Even that's a good move. Endgame grind. Approximately equal position here. Wow. Just getting outplayed now. Outplayed in the endgame by the 21-59 technical style. And he's unbelievably fast. Alright, no way to win. There's no way to win, man. This game I was lucky to draw. I was clearly worse. I never played this line, just one game. Looks like perfect play by white. Very systematic. Then I almost lost in the ending. He outplayed me here. I was close to losing this. Maybe I wasn't lost, but I felt like I was on the verge of losing. I thought he like had f6 there. Well, apparently he had a win. What? He has a win here. King h4? What? How is king h4 winning? Oh, he just does b6? Oh my god. Alright. He was winning. He could have played b6 and rook c7 and b7. So I just miscounted. Man, that was pretty bad. I didn't have time to really calculate. I just had to play on intuition. I thought, okay, I have enough tempos to stop the pawn, but it's not. Alright, Tushar Kamde. Estra Terra? Who's that? Brazilian. Brazilian low in bullet, but high on the scoreboard. Liberian is in second. Tushar is mixing up his openings. He plays all different stuff. King's Indian. Alright. Let's just play d5. I'm really, really bored with this. This nonsense. Can you do that? Wow. Can you really do that? We'll see about the theory. Opening is not important. Maybe this isn't so good for me. No, it should be okay, I guess. Alright. I mean, it looks totally unorthodox for black, what he's doing in general. 5-5 increment time. No increment. I thought I had enough tempi to stop the pawn, but I didn't. I'm surprised he didn't see it. You know, he's very, very strong. Not a good game, though, for me, that whole position. Man, he's so natural. So natural for black. Piece coordination, but the pawn structure I don't really like here for black. Strategical questions. It's a Benko gambit without the gambit. It's an interesting theory. Guess I should go b4. This does win a piece. Not the first King's Indian knight to get trapped because of like queen d7. Wasn't the knight trapped? It is. Still is. Yeah, it is trapped. You know, he's got active pieces. Maybe he'll have some compensation. Plenty of time to think about it. I need to play more fast blitz because I used to be so much faster. Knight takes a4. I'm not sure about that one. Nah, he's just falling apart. Okay, let's get it over with quickly. I'm not berserking, so I'm probably not going to be able to catch the leaders who are like berserking every game. I don't really play 2-minute these days. I would really need to be up on my 2-minute to risk playing with 2.5 minutes. Or if it's a low-rated player, I'm okay with it. You know, if my opponent is like under 1900, I might go with the berserk. Unless it's a special Queen E7, Miracle Save. I don't understand. Queen E7, he has a knight on E5. Why is it a Miracle Save? I'm just playing my standard stuff, especially against an opponent I don't know. Slavish. A6 Slav. Well, it's not really an A6 Slav yet. Okay, I don't really have a set repertoire here. I don't run into this move very often in this move order, but it's certainly fine for black. For some reason, nobody's actually played that line against me. I'm not sure why. And there's nothing wrong with A6. I guess it doesn't have a lot of independent value here. Okay, B5. More or less have to keep the center. Man, A6 Slav player. Just what I was hoping for. I don't know about this. This is kind of weird for white. I'm just gonna close it. I don't know. This doesn't look right though. I could sack a piece. Sack a piece on B5 for 2 pawns. This guy's fast, but he doesn't have a high bullet rating. It's kind of weird. Now my knight's on A4. Maybe it's better to go to E2. Could have played knight A6 there. Man, the A6 Slav, it's terrible for fast blitz games. Terrible for everybody. It's like so closed. Now he has this move. Knight D7, that's a good move. I should have played knight B6 like an idiot. I didn't play knight B6 when I could have. I feel like I'm just making very brainless moves here. No brain, no pain. Knight on A4 is a little bit questionable, is it not? But I have E4. Not good yet. I should play A3, try to knock his structure out there. Wow. Okay, at least we can tie him down to B4. And my knight can get back in the game somehow. What's that? I've got Queen A6. Debatable. Queen A6 was debatable. That's basically a strong move. Takes with the knight. And he's got knight g4 now. I can't be getting mated on h2. This isn't about even trying to win his b4 pawn. Black might just be better here. He's just better here. Seems like a really strong player. Got strange ratings. 1800 classical, but that doesn't really count. It's 25 games. So he's not that fast, maybe. If his bullet is lower than his blitz, he's more like me. This is the best move for black. Queen e7. Very, very good move. I'm basically on the edge of the precipice. Getting crushed. Getting crushed positionally by this guy, 2240. I didn't have a better move. I mean, maybe it was better to, possibly it was better to take his pawn. Crushing positional advantage. Maybe my only chance is to win on time. Swindleiferous. Knight c3. Okay, what's going on around here? I do have this, which he may have overlooked, but it's still not clear. It's still not clear 100% what's happening. I win the exchange. He has a little bit of counterplay. Not a good game for me, man. I was strategically toasted. I mean, knight c3 looks strong. He might have even had other moves. Everything through queen e7 looked absolutely perfect for black. But after that, he made some kind of mistake. Now it looks like white's better. Player who's slow like me. All right, we're grabbing the exchange while we can get it. Now I've got this. It looks like a strong kingside attack. But maybe I'm crazy. Okay, my passed pawn on c6 is strong. That c6 pawn should be worth something. I also have rook f7. What does rook f7 do? I'm taking d5. I guess I'm winning here. It was really lucky. He outplayed me. So our theory about how the opening doesn't matter is being further upheld by this game. Not a good opening for white. I'm barely in the top 10. I don't know, still it's not obvious. Okay, that was fortunate. I'm not going to pretend I had a good position there. Liberian just dominating the tournament with his 2079. More wah. More wah again. Huba Klubar. Where did we see Huba Klubar before? Was it the last week's tournament? Or I just played him one game? Maybe it was in the Simul? I should be at the auto top 3. Well, not without berserking. Liberian, what's he doing? Is he berserking every game? He's wasting people? He's strong, but he's not like a master. I would say he's like candidate master. Like 2100 strength. Alright, this is actually a mainline. Same-ish variation now. Except he played bishop g5, which is kind of weird. You thought knight e4 was mainline there, so you play f5. I wouldn't call it mainline. Knight e4, it's actually very rare. Josef Pinter suggested that move to me, but it's actually very much a rare move. I remember Pinter and I looking at that quizzically, like, what? E3, so he's just playing without e4, without all that stuff. How am I supposed to break the pin again? This is weird. It's like a crossed my wires. Cross between two different systems almost. I'm getting far behind on the time. I should play a berserk. Oh, Quaz. Thanks for subscribing, Quaz. How long have you been a subscriber? Did you just recently subscribe? Because I don't remember. We had another new subscription today. Bishop e2 is kind of passive. Usually it will go to d3, so he can play queen e2 and protect that c4 pawn. That's kind of a hesitant move by white there. That might cost him. It's a bit of a weird situation. This is one way to unpin, kind of an unconventional solution. But it kind of makes sense to pile up the Nimzovician pressure, with the Nimzovician pressure on the c4 pawn here. I'm just a little awkward. Feels a little awkward. White is okay here. I'll have to take back with the knight now. It looks about equal. Back to where you once belong. But I'm not sure this is so good. I mean, my knight on c6 was putting pressure on d4. Morois has been very patient about this bishop not trading itself on g5, which I think shows a good positional judgment. Liberian must have his grandmaster neighbor over for cookies or something. He's crushing everybody. Huba Klubar, Ace 1886. Curious if it opens the G file, of course. You know, I don't like bishop takes f6 that much. I think it's kind of better to keep that piece on the board. It could be strong. Could be strong here. I was actually expecting white to play e4 now, but he has to calculate like d5. Because e4 looks like the natural move. It also gives his bishop retreat squares back to e3. And I thought he should keep his bishops on the board. I guess e4, d6, something like that. Maybe. Just trying to kind of blockade. But I kind of like white after e4, d6, f4. White has a space advantage. I mean, I think that white might be better. I don't like this exchange. He better have a good reason. Looks like he does. But I'm not sure if it's really a good reason. He got tempted. He got tempted into doing something bad. This happens to all of us. The evil of temptation. Probably he just sacrificed his own pawn structure to simplify, you know, into a bad ending. One of those concepts that looks neat but doesn't do anything. Now here, rook d4. Could play f5, but I feel like his knight's not hurting me there. Although maybe I need to do this. Actually, even d5 is a good move. f5. Alright. Do I want to trade knights here? In this kind of structure, I would think trading knights is a bad idea. The knights could really guarantee good chances in the ending. But I want my knight to have good prospects wherever it goes here. Concrete decision here to keep the knights on the board based on pawn structure. Dude, stop that. Stop that bothering me. Alright, we'll go with plan B. Plan B is in effect. Now we start to get the rooks in the game. Keep him tied down as much as possible. I don't mind trading a set of rooks. Maybe even both rooks. I mean, the knight ending should be very good for black. Better king. Slightly better king, better structure. Okay, this move I underestimated. Not really. I mean, yeah, maybe I underestimated it. Okay. But it's also off sides. So is it a good knight or a bad knight? We got the structure. Now I can bring down... Well, d5 is probably a good move. Anyway, I want to lock him down. No more counterplay for you, buddy. Yeah, I guess I have to... I don't have to take, but there is this. Maybe it's a little cleaner than letting my pawn structure get smashed up. Keeps surprising me. Oh, you had that. It's a 2-for-1 sale. What? Offering a draw? Dude, that's not good. Alright. He must have clicked the draw button by accident. Aldous, though. Ace. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, man. Okay, it's an hour left, and I'm only in 5th place. But Liberian just going through everybody. Like, Liberian became like 2400 or something. What's his max rating? This looks out of control. He's like winning every single game, dude. Since he just appeared for this tournament. I don't know, man. That looks unreal. He's good, but he's not monstrously good. He shouldn't be crushing everyone. Okay, Soltigo. Yeah, I had a game like that, Tushar, in like a blitz tournament here this afternoon. The guy was down a queen and a piece, and he still like played it on. In the 10-minute game, he played on for the whole game, down a queen and a piece, and then at the end he let his clock run out with like 2 minutes left. I had to sit there. It's like I just wasted like 20 minutes of my life playing a guy who won't resign down a queen and a bishop. We got to play Liberian now. The rate he's going, I'm glad it's not rated. Let's see. So he always did play d4. London system, right? No London system. That's weird. He usually plays the London system, I thought. But maybe not now. It's been so long. He definitely played the London system. I don't remember the g3 King's Indian. That's weird. He's changed his opening repertoire. Queen c2. Queen c2, queen c2. It's a kind of rare move. That looks like a good move. I had a game like this against Marwa. In fact, like the same position. The exact same position, I think. He went 92 and I played e5. Why is the board inclined? The room is inclined. The roof is inclined, not the board. The roof of my house. I live on the roof, man. But I don't know about the board being inclined. It's inclined. Bishop h1. What's up with bishop h1? I mean, it's a normal move, right? I'm surprised he didn't play that last move, in fact. Oh, he has a threat of like knight g5 or what? I don't know. Knight g5, whatever. Oh, this is some kind of trap? That's weird. I have no idea what's going on here. But he's a little different from the Liberian I remember. I was thinking of taking with the pawn here. That's probably a big mistake, though. I just didn't know which knight to take with. I better retreat. Just happy to trade me some rocks. Traditionally a bad square, but I don't think it's so bad here. This seems logical. trying to undouble. I don't know what I'm doing here exactly. Seems ridiculously strong. Oh no, knight a8, Emery Tate. And I'm like knight a8 triple exclam. Winning the rook. That was his favorite move against me. Got stronger every time he analyzed the game. I always play knight a8. There could be a kind of cramping effect there. It's a shame I don't win a whole rook here, but it should be enough. This is no time to start playing slowly. Knight of4 is kind of cold-blooded. Alright, I don't like my position in that game. I was probably worse. Whew, I was lucky I wasn't just lost when he got a rook on the 7th. The position looked very dubious there. If we check this for a minute. I can't see it? Yeah. So final position, not final position, but when he played... So he's lost on rook c7. Yeah, I'm lucky I'm holding on there. Lucky I'm holding on after rook b8. g5 was a horrendous move, probably. Not a great game by me. It was fine for him until the rook on the 7th getting trapped. But he probably didn't play the best moves. Bishop d7 allow you to trade off his rook with rook on e7? No, because he had c5 winning a piece. Other than that, it was good. Bishop d7 was good except for the fact that it loses a piece. You know, unless I have some other secret tactic that I didn't see. I wanted to play bishop d7. Harold Bloom. What? You mean the Hikaru special 98? The Emery Tate, man. There was chess before Hikaru Nakamura. Believe it or not. Hikaru is like... He's like a relatively new kid on the block. We prefer our cult heroes here to modern wonderkind. Okay. My only tournament game with Emery was the game where he got to play knight a8. He was so proud of it. It wasn't even like winning or anything. It was just a really bizarre maneuver that he was very proud of. Okay, we've got this now. Derndatch is playing King's Indian. Why did I play e3? I guess I usually play e3. That's why. Alright, our second one of these today. Thanks guys for the new subscriptions. We got at least 1 or 2 new subscriptions today. A6, this is standard stuff. But Miss Derndatch, with the wide repertoire, you were playing the Bogo before. Now you're playing the King's Indian as well. Truly Roman Gingy Hashvili style. Roman is a positional player. Yeah, this is a kind of, speaking of cult system for black. It's a cult system. You won't find this. I don't think you'll find this setup in any books, but it's something that a lot of people seem to play over the board. I like to mix it up and try to play aggressively, exploit his king. You know, we don't want him to play h5 and stabilize. I think that kingside structure. I want there to be some question about his pawns. He dropped a pawn. That's always good. Maybe my bishop goes back to f4 rather than g3 in the future. But I should probably think about bishop e5 coming down and then what I'm going to do about it. Maybe I need to think really hard. Obviously this was not an intentional pawn sacrifice by black, but he's obviously going to make the best out of it. Okay. Made my decision as to what to do here. g3, another blunder. He forgot I can take with the bishop. Obviously he was thinking like, I'm going to take with the pawn. So we got two niblets. Now he's on my d5 pawn. I mean, unless this was obviously irrelevant, you know. If he wins this pawn, it's not related to sacrificing g3. So knight b6 now. What's the best way to react? No, I assume d6. I want to keep that pawn. I don't want to lose it. It's kind of keeping him tied up. Rook e8 was a good move. It was like only move, right? The forced moves are the best kind. Now we don't want to be too materialistic in this kind of situation, I think. I could actually sack a pawn back with like e4. It's not a pawn sack. Does that win? Oh no. Oh no. Mr. Bill. Oh man. Okay, I've got to take on d5 here. Looks like bishop takes b2 is some sort of insane brilliancy. I mean, this just crushes me. Seriously? Alright, I'm losing my concentration. I'm so surprised by this move. But pawn takes f5, knight c3, queen c2 looks strong for black. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I know what I probably have to do here. Just so I'm missing anything obvious. Make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. That's pretty insane. Well, I guess I could have played this a different way. C4. Couldn't quite comprehend all the complications there. I don't know, just mind-boggling complications in every variation. I couldn't figure it out. It's the best I could manage. Wait, why did I play that? I could have played knight f6 check. That's good. Oh, his bishop's hanging. Maybe I'm winning here. Congratulations, man. Good game. Alright, I had 100 wins, and I lost. Good. Anyway, whatever. He was too fast. It was a crazy game. I lost on time. That's it. Alright. Interesting 2100. Okay, he's obviously pretty good. I could have taken your queen on c1 and I didn't see queen g5 check. It's like so ridiculous. I could have taken your queen on c1. I didn't see queen g5 check till it was too late. Liberian is going to win the tournament with a crushing score. He's like 2070 in blitz. He's not the same Liberian. So d takes c4. This looks a little bit weird for black, but it's reasonable. Yeah, I guess I don't have anything here. That's strange. I thought I had something. Huh. Guess I have to play d4. But Tushar is deciding to berserk against me. Seems like a strange place to berserk. I'll just play even more solid if you're going to berserk against me. Yeah, we'll keep it nice and simple. That's good. That's better. Simpler the better. Right. Yeah, he only plays for time, it seems like. I try to tell him not to do that, but he doesn't listen. It's a really bad position for black here. I thought we can play for mate. What happened? He didn't take on A2. I don't know why Tushar has to turn it into only being about time every game. Nobody berserked against me except for him. I guess I should just take. Like, what did we learn from this game? You know, I don't understand. What's a flagger? Okay, back to the tournament. Liberian has 33 points. He started to lose some games against Derndach, who's coming on. Derndach is not ahead of me. I'm surprised by that. He lost so many games in the beginning. Wow. How did Derndach lose so many games in the beginning? Chess Machine 1700. Okay, we'll try a Berserk here. He's probably really good and like better than 1700, but I gotta try. Everybody's faster than me with a mouse, like even random 1700s. It's like pre-moving. This is probably a bad move. It's a very rare variation. I blundered that. I actually blundered that. It's knight takes c6, b takes c6, bishop d4. Blundered that in a game with, what was his name? A Brazilian guy. Or, where was he from? No, he just lost a piece. Is your computer as laggy as the stream? My computer is not laggy at all. The stream isn't laggy. Your computer is laggy. Now we're just up a piece, so let's not relax. This is like a walk in the park. No knight. I should have taken on b2. Slightly stronger move there. We still have this. But Chess Machine is playing too fast too. Because I'm berserking, I'm an international master. You know, I don't normally play this fast, but I can if I have to. You don't need to play as fast as me though. Not necessary for Chess Machine to play so fast here. I think when the other guy is alright, whatever, dude. Thank you for the relevant comments, but frames per second has nothing to do with lag. It's a completely different thing. And you're just talking about the webcam. It's really relevant to what we're trying to do here. Anyway, back to the action. So Chess Machine here. Playing too fast, dude. Why so fast? Mate. I did see a mate in one. Okay, that helped to get a lower rated guy and be able to berserk a game. But I'm never going to catch up to those guys. Both Ace and Liberian like won every single game they played, especially Liberian, and now it's like 0-0-0, but he's so far ahead I can't catch up to him. Aldisto is coming on late, which he did last time too. That's weird. Aldisto did that last time. He also started very bad and then came from behind to like finish second or third in the tournament. Okay, dude, whatever. Okay, back to the tournament. Any other relevant comments? Okay, Liberian, we play again. Now he's playing d4 again. We'll play something different. What are we going to do differently? We do e6, he does, what does he do? See, this is not the normal Liberian. He didn't play that, did he? It's like a different guy or something. That's definitely not a good move. There seems to be a malfunction in White's position. He hallucinated he already played bishop e2, I guess. Happens to the best of them. Yeah, that's a good move. That is a heads-up decision. Okay, I'm just a pawn, 2 pawns up, 1 pawn up, 2 pawns up, 1 pawn up, 2 pawns up. I can't count. Alright, dude. Alright, whatever, dude. Why don't we talk about chess in the chat? Okay, e4. It's a 5-minute game, you know? He resigned. He's malfunctioning. He's gone on tilt or something. We're coming back to 27. Now we have a chance. If I could get another berserk in. I'm surprised. Yeah, Derndatch is coming on though. The last game he played against me was crazy. He seems like we don't have a lot of high rated guys here though. Sometimes there's like 22, 2300s. Nobody like that. Just resign. Make it fast. Yeah, but okay, I mean, I really haven't played well at all tonight. Arsenal fan, obviously Carlson is following you. No, I'm just kidding. You played a Portuguese variation and Carlson had the same line? Oh, the Portuguese, I get confused with the Icelandic gambit. Okay, so Portuguese is the bishop g4. I haven't seen that. I don't follow chess.com at all. I'm kind of anti-chess.com. So the Pro Chess League is not in my viewing range. But I would like to see your game if you want to share it, Mr. Arsenal. Well, normally they don't go bishop f5. It's bishop g4. Okay, you play bishop g4, f3, bishop f5. Right. Okay, what am I going to do here? Justice Drugs. Actually, where's this guy from? Mexico. Oh. I was getting confused with Justice Bot. Justice on Drugs, like Justice Bot on drugs? But I don't think that's what it is. He's just part of the Mexican justice system. I don't know. Indian GM followed my moves. I'll have to check it out. Send me the game, Arsenal. I'd love to see the game, man. Capablanca variation. I mean, this is like as old as the hills. We could have played this game in probably 5 seconds. Oh no, h6 has been played. What am I talking about? Actually, h6 was played early, and I'm doing something strange. No, h6 isn't so common. But now I don't know. Justice Drugs. I don't remember. I played him in a blitz tournament here. I don't know if it was my stream. Okay, this isn't such a common line. This is pretty rare. To play h6. He's not supposed to play h6. He's supposed to play without h6, the same setup, and then take on c4 when I play bishop d3. Followed by knight d5, trading a whole mess of pieces, but it looks like instead he lost his mind. Probably, like some of the players on my stream, he doesn't really subscribe to opening theory. Now we're better here. He may just lose his a7 pawn. That's kind of a funky happening. His queenside kind of falls apart in this position. But if we can win a pawn, I mean, we can win one of his pawns. His whole thing is going to fall apart. Bad news for black here. Takes, a7's falling. And we're still behind those other guys. Oh, he's got a defense. Darn it. I totally missed it. Nothing new here. So I lost all my edge. Thought his other rook would be a better move, actually. Oh, man, we lost our whole advantage, basically. Good. I didn't see queen c8. He likes bishops. I don't think it's such a big deal in this position, to be honest. That doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to recapture. It's equal. I don't think the bishop is so much better than the knight in this sort of position. Sort of. Minority attack. Man, this is Trukosh. Now he's in his zone. Probably a player who likes endgames. I've only played 2 games. I don't recall those games. His opening was totally non-theory, so we know he's not an opening guy. Now knight d7 is really passive for black. It's like he's getting in trouble again. Our king is like waiting in the wings for the endgame to begin. We're not quite. It's technically an endgame, but all right. We got 29 minutes left. We got a tactic. But that's the extent of our tactics for the moment. I have b5, but then he steps away from the chalupa. And you're left asking yourself, why did I play b5 or not? No, we have more. Like b5, there. Takes, there. Alright, let's try it. We're getting really funkadelic with this move. So hyper funky. Knight c7, anybody? First I was going to play knight f6 and like, wait, why did I not lose the exchange and say I did? Yeah. We're not win the exchange. Why don't I win the exchange? That was a tricky tactic. Probably forced. I don't think he could have gotten out of that. So I'm playing better as I get warmed up a little bit. Bishop a3 doesn't really change anything, I think. No, it's just trivial. Trivial pursuit. He got out of it completely and then he lost the game again. Okay, here I would definitely resign. Wesley So might not feel the same, but if I ever am like a piece down against Grishuk, I'm going to resign. I'm sorry. But maybe it's just me. Alright. You see, Aldisto did this last time. He's done this a number of times. Where he starts really slow. It's almost like a Swiss Gambit or something. And then he just starts annihilating everyone. I can't berserk against Tushar. He's too fast. Why are you 1900, Tushar? No empathy. There's no empathy in 5-0. I'll tell you right now. There's empathy in increment blitz. I'm all blood. You know, it's all blood in sudden death. I'm a totally different player. I'll flag you mercilessly. Oh, the gloves are off in the 5-0. Didn't we just have this? No, that was different. I just had this in a game before the stream, actually. Well, in the afternoon. Around 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Nicely done, but he had a bishop on the file equalizing. Okay, what did I do? Whoa, I thought he moved. Crazy. Ah, the... No, but wait a minute. I have queen b6 here. What is this? This is like my friend... My friend played this like with black against the 11-year-old Nakamura. I think he beat him. I mean, my friend beat him. It was only an IM playing an 11-year-old Hikaru. So we got knight takes e4 with the blood and guts. The accelerated dragon. Accelerated dragons. If that's the right position that I remember, Hikaru played knight a4 here. But, knight a4. Maybe it was a different position. Could have been. It's so long ago. How old is Hikaru now? That tells you how long ago that was. Hikaru is like, what, 28? How old is Hikaru? Is he 30 yet? He's got to be, right? Is Hikaru even 30 yet? Who knows? Alright, Tushar Kamde. Am I planning to take on e3? No. Nothing that fancy. Did I miss something? Now I could take on d4. Take on b6, take on e3, takes. That's only 2 pieces. Take. That would be like enough for the queen, technically. What am I planning on here? Actually, did I lose a piece? Don't remember this position before. I have to play queen c5. This is a new one. Never been in this exact situation. Oh, he's got tricks. I'm losing a piece, so I have to sack my queen now? Seriously? Wait a minute. Queen takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Check. Knight f2. Check. Alright. I guess Nesbedinov would... He would do it. Nesbedinov would do it. It's kind of complicated for a 5-0 game. But it looks good for black, objectively. How much material do I have? Maybe not enough. I have just enough material to balance for the queen. This isn't right, though. There has to be better. I must have done something ridiculously wrong there. Has to be better than that in that position. What the heck? That has never happened before. Strange. What am I doing? Like losing a piece? Bishop b5. Okay, this is a strange position. On paper we have just enough material, but now white looks better. But I don't understand, I never saw this in my life. After playing so many thousands of games with black and the Accelerated Dragon, what in the world just happened here? How could I never have seen this position before? Oh no. Wait, knight takes e4. So I did knight takes e4. Maybe that was the mistake. I guess I'm supposed to just take on b2. I made a similar mistake in the poker chess tournament last year in Prague, where I misremembered like the trick in accelerated a trick in the Accelerated Dragon in a similar position. I almost lost. Managed somehow to win the game anyway after totally screwing it up. Maybe I'll sacrifice the queen back. Knight f6 check. Evaluation unclear. Well, we got kind of coordinated now. That's a relief. Because originally I didn't like it. It looks like black might be okay now. Threatening something? This game took quite a long time. Logical. Okay, whatever. It's hard for him to use his rook effectively. Just resigned. Okay, back to tournament. Aldo's still going crazy. Now he's even berserking. Aldo still is berserking against Derndatch, who's like faster than him. That's kind of crazy. I haven't seen Aldo still for a long time too. And he's just totally crushing him. Wow. No, Aldisto was black, right? He just totally crushed him. My God. What happened there? Aldisto going crazy. Come on, guys. These guys are all tied with me. I need a game. Aldisto's berserking every game. He's like 2083. He also playing like a maniac, sacrificing a piece there. prefer my folk heroes. Yeah. I definitely prefer folk heroes to Hikaru. Alright, c4, b6. A little more personality. More fun, basically. Huba Klobar, I don't know anything about. We have one game, what, in the simul? No, it was 5-3. Okay, I don't remember that. Queen e2 is like some safe variation. I forgot about this. I'm supposed to play knight f6, I think. There was a time when I blundered knight c6 in a recent game, like last 6 months or something. Like I misremembered what I was supposed to do there. But here he can't take on f5 because I just ripped the pawn on g2. I actually lost this position with white against Attila Sebe. Maybe bishop g5 is like the best move, according to what little theory there is here. Bishop g5, knight c6. Am I supposed to just take it? No, h6 doesn't look right. Takes on e4. That also doesn't seem right. Knight c6. e5, knight takes d4, queen e3. Then like bishop c5 or something. Huba Klobar. 1900 in bullet. Pawn takes e4, bishop takes e4. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Pawn takes e4, bishop takes e4, bishop takes e4, bishop takes f6. Maybe I'm supposed to do that? This might be the same position I messed up last time. He can take on f6 first. Okay, now he just lost his mind. That's always good when they lose their mind. Well, actually, he couldn't play bishop takes f6 because the pawn takes d3. Went to the hairdresser. Can't afford a normal hairdresser. Uh-oh. Castle's queenside coming with the scary threats. Alright. Hairdresser. That's what... Bad translation. Alright. Wow, Castle's queenside. Wow. Alright, I don't know. Let's try to keep it simple. And risk-free. Huba Klobar has used less than a minute for the whole game so far. That's kind of disturbing. He definitely subscribes to the opening's not important, you know, play real fast school of chess. Yeah, you're the first person to notice, Saul. Good job. Pawn takes. I know nothing about Huba Klobar. Huba Buba. I'm going to keep that pawn if you let me. I promise. Promise is a promise. I only have to lose a little time here. But we have the right idea. Take you downtown to Nimzo town. Oh man. Alright, pawn structure. We've got the G file. He's gonna have to get frisky to equalize. Aldisto just going off with 44 points. The same approach as last time. He's very sneaky. Like, you don't see him coming, and then all of a sudden, he's all over you. I was thinking knight d6 here. Multiple ideas. But I'm not sure this is so good for me. Knight d6 may well be a bad move. Oh, that wasn't part of the program. That wasn't part of the program. I faked him out. I think I faked him out. I'm not going to take on c5. I'm just going to go for all the other pawns. And just have the knight on e4. The fork is the biggest problem. Now I'm just taking this off and going back to d5, and we'll be like, who was it? Take our toys and go home. We're taking our toys and going home after that. Killer Kaz. Playing one game, winning, and then leaving the tournament. But it was kind of touch and go here in the opening. I usually don't make the top 3. That probably won't change this week. Although beating Huba Klubar will keep him down, and I can't do much about Ace. There's still another game to go. Ace's performance is extremely good as well. But that C-pawn may not be long for this world if he's not careful here. Yeah, there is one issue. We have to be like Konstantin Chernyshov and play c6. It looks like a Chernyshov Queen's Indian. I don't know what h3 was to stop rook g4. I should probably stop and think about what my opponent is doing a little bit more. That looks like a high-level prophylactic move. But now I've got takes. And this looks good. But not only this, I'm threatening to double. Chernyshov and the knight a6 Queen's Indian. This is his favorite structure. Like, the knight crawls out from a6 to c7, and then the next thing you know, you're resigning. Oh. We got knight b4. Multi-pronged threats. But most importantly, we gotta take out the pawn on c5. a4, rook takes c5. Okay, guys, 11 minutes left. Ace passed me. Yeah, that's one of the many options. But actually, I should win the exchange, no? Although that didn't do well for me against Killer Kaz. We're hanging on to third place. We're within striking distance of Aldis, though. I've got time for definitely one more game. Got just enough time for one more game. Hopefully we can cement our third place. Where did Ananas come from? It's a good thing. Can you take a look? Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm like right on the verge of trying to win the tournament. It's better to get Ananas with white than with black. He's much tougher with white. Oh no. We'll try to confuse him. I played this against Martin Senf and the ICC. What's his name? What's the name of that guy? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. The guy who flags people with like rook against rook all the time. What is going on with f5? Oh no. That's a little disturbing. Wow. Okay. I don't know. He's going for my throat. Maybe I won't castle kingside. Actually, where is he going? Here. It's a weird stonewall. Now he can't make up his mind. Goes for the knight on c3. Now I can't make up my mind where to castle. Well, I guess now I have to castle on the king side. We got a little edge, but it's not a very exciting position. We got just enough time. Whoa. So what do we do here? We take and play c4. Queen b3. So many options. Where did Ananas come from? Like he wasn't in the whole tournament, or he just showed up at the last minute? I don't have much here. The center. The plane. But now, we have a strong passed pawn on e5. The plane. You guys are too young to remember that. Fantasy Island. Alright, queen takes c4 check. How did I get a passed pawn? He's going to catch on soon here. He's defending everything like God. I don't know about this decision to trade queens, but I do have a protected passed pawn. Isn't that worth anything? He's faster too. You're going to spoil my tournament, man. How is Moreau in 3rd place, dude? How did he get into 3rd place? Oh man, are you kidding me? Whoa. What's this king and pawn endgame about? With a protected passed pawn? Doesn't look that good. Or maybe it is good. Am I crazy to go into this? I think that was probably a mistake. Don't quote me on it. That's not a mistake. Now he's just winning. NS is going to ruin my tournament. But maybe not. It's probably just a draw. But at one point will make a difference. Can't Marois lose to somebody? Does he have another game or something? He's not playing. Not queening. What? You didn't take on d7, now you're lost? Ananas, they're going to say you threw the game or something. Oh no, he didn't take on d7. What, was he losing his queen? No, it was just a draw. There's still 5 minutes left though, anybody could still catch me. Moreau's got another game, Marois, I can't say it. Marois still has another game. Ace probably has another game. Aldisto has already sealed it up. Where did Aldisto come from? What was that, man? It was a dead draw. But you put your king on the wrong square earlier. It was probably winning for you. You know. It was crazy of me to... I was totally, like, frustrated. I was frustrated with the type of position I got, and it was like a draw, and I played g4, even though I knew instinctively that it wasn't right. Alright, Soltigo, I've got a Berserk, and I win in 3:45. And hope that Derndatch can hold on against Marois. It would help to start, you know. Yeah, I'm going to take that. You guys might think that he's throwing the game, but he actually plays like this. He actually plays like this. It's like my game with Stefan Bromberger, except I'm not. With equal material, I'm up a pawn here for nothing. Okay. It's an improvement on Kramnik versus Aronian versus Kramnik. Aronian. He was actually, yeah. He's actually plays like this on purpose. I know it's hard to understand. Ace is ahead of me? No. Ace has got another game. Yeah. I always lose when it comes down to the end of these things. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Why did I play that move? Good God, why did I play that move? Oh my God. Why would I play that move? Man. Gonna lose a rook here. Castling seems like a good idea. And it's still legal, that's the best part. It's not gonna matter for the standings if I lose. Alright, I don't know. He saw that. He saw right through it. I gotta just hold on. Dude's playing like his life depended on this game. That is so strange. An obstacle bishop, which doesn't even count for the tournament standings. Fell for my deadly trap. Let's go. 29, 28. Don't resign, dude, because that's not fair. You got to play it out. 23, just because you have a lost position. It's actually not easy. No resigning is allowed. I've got to lose this on time. I'm actually not sure what's going on here. I may be winning now. It's not going to help me too much. Oh no. We were close. We were like within seconds. Within seconds of... We finished fourth. Moreau finished ahead of me. How did he get so many points so quickly there? Morois. How did you do that? Who did Morois play in the last round that he won so quickly against? Suspicious. It looks very suspicious. Snuck ahead of me by a point there. How did you do that? Nabil Hassan? And you won against him that fast, dude? Why would Nabil Hassan... Okay, he probably had the berserk too. How is this game so fast? How was the time here? They played all this in 15 seconds? What? Check this out. 2:30? What? Guys, look at the times. They used no seconds. Thanks, Nabil. Good job, man. You played the whole game in 5 seconds. Moreau, how is it possible? They're both berserking and have played the first 20 moves in 10 seconds. how does he play the first 20 moves in 15 seconds suddenly? I mean, both of them, but I don't understand what Nabil, all he has to do is like block him, and he let him win that fast. Oh man, Nabil, what are you doing? You're not even in the top list there. Oh man, 2100. Spoiled my third place. Aldisto, congratulations, another insane comeback. Aldisto, man, look at this result. He had so many games, 22 games he played. But look at the beginning, he like lost, won, lost a couple more, and then won the tournament. Ace had a break in the middle, and he still managed to, actually he passed me too. I didn't even realize it. Who did he sneak past with, a draw or a win in the last round? Sneaking past me? A draw with Aldisto, what's that about? Oh, they just made a friendly draw in the last round so they could both advance. Very, very interesting. Okay. And they didn't berserk or anything. They were not taking any risk there. It's not really a friendly draw, actually. It was a normal game. So we finished 4th as usual. No prize for me. Aldisto with the same amazing pattern of coming back when he had such a bad start, winning the tournament like a Swiss Gambit style. Ace, who I don't really know, finishing with a great result. Only a 1700 average rating. What's his performance? That shows the tournament. Ace, I was talking about. Ace had a strong performance of 2172. Aldisto 2091. Morwa 2067. I was 2363 with no little berserking. Derndatch BB in a beautiful game. That was my favorite game of the tournament. At least when we played Derndatch, it's interesting. Congratulations to Aldisto. 2nd place is Ace. 3rd is Morwa. Try berserking the whole tournament. Yeah, I'll lose 300 rating points, of course. No. Yeah, I wouldn't do that in a rated tournament. It's normal. 2067 is pretty normal. All these guys, no, nobody's suspicious here. Liberian started like crazy, and then he lost a whole bunch of games in a row. I don't know what happened. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching and subscribing and supporting the stream by just, hanging out with us, playing in the tournament. Congratulations to Aldisto. Ace is 2nd. Morwa with a very good result. He's only 1856. He finished 3rd. I think that's insane, dude. I mean, Morwa is not that high rated, and he's a young player. Aldisto, me, Derndatch, Liberian, Justice Drugs, Extra Terra. There's a lot of higher rated players, much higher rated than him. So that's a really insane result. And not the first time he's done that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, Nabil, only 4 games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's Weird Wednesday, unusual opening stream. I'll be streaming from like 10 to 12 tomorrow. I'm going to cut it about like a half an hour short. So the stream will probably only be 2 hours tomorrow, as opposed to the usual 2.5 hours. Hopefully you learned something even in these fast games. It's faster than I usually do, but I wanted to kind of mix it up. I'm usually doing like 7-2 or 5+2, but just for fun, we'll throw in some 5-0s here and there. Thanks Soltigo for moderating. Thanks everyone. Arsenal fan, Move 11, all you guys who are regulars and subscribers. Thanks for watching. Don't forget that I upload the videos onto YouTube. Video Chess Training is the name of the channel on YouTube. Please subscribe on the YouTube channel. So I want to thank everybody who's donated via PayPal as well, or just subscribed on Twitch. Thanks for the support. I'll be back tomorrow again, 10 a.m. CET Central European Time here with Weird Openings Wednesday, 10 to 12 a.m. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. And if anyone's interested in lessons, private lessons or training, I have a couple openings, which I haven't had in a while. So if someone's really serious about improving and they want to take lessons, you can contact me, videochesstrainer@gmail.com, and maybe we can work something out. So that's all the announcements. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.